So I'm not going to be bothered by running there and then finding that, hey, I'm up 1 against 4. That's not useful. I'm just going to try to get as many last hits as I can, push the lane, get this turret if I can, and defend myself. So I see, but there's still 4 in the bottom lane, so I'm still pushing this lane. I'm watching just the mini-map here. And yeah, Jack's running in 1v4 really isn't good enough. He's going to get killed for that, probably. Or not. Okay. Or not. So, now I notice that, yeah, they're probably coming for me now. So I'm going to retreat a little bit. Not too far, obviously. I still want to have the farm going on. This enemy team now lost a lot of farm in top lane and in middle lane. So we're still good. We lost the turrets, but that's fine. If you want to go 4 against my turrets, yeah, go right ahead. So we're up to 73, with the best on my team being at 31 and the best on the enemy team being at 42. So almost doubling the best on the enemy team. This Xin trying to flank me, and he gets slowed again by another mushroom. I blind him so he doesn't do a lot of damage, but for some reason his slow still goes off. It's so unfair. Yeah, I was trying to get a hit on something. With my lifesteal I should have been able to get some life back, but it didn't actually work out. Anyway, I think it's pretty unfair that that the slow still works if the hit doesn't work. But hey, that's just me. I think they should take an example from Magic the Gathering, where if a spell doesn't have a valid target, then the whole spell is just cancelled. So even if it doesn't have a valid target for one of the abilities, then the others might also be cancelled. Of course there are some exceptions. But it would be good here to see that if I hit someone with my poison dart or with my auto attack, then toxic shots wouldn't go off if they prevent the damage. So if they dodge it, for example. Well, it's not dodge, it's blind in this case. So it misses. I think with dodge it actually does work, which makes no sense at all. Because, well, my poison is doing 45 plus 120, that's 165 damage. And my auto attack itself only does 108 damage. So there's more poison damage than actual physical damage. And that also means that, yeah, if my my basic attack is blocked, and then you only block 100 damage. But if they would make it that the poison doesn't apply, yeah, then it would make a huge difference, because then you would prevent 260 damage or 270. So again, getting the blinding dart on Zen, actually doing some damage, trying to get all the last hits here. Actually succeeding for once. And by now we're 7 and 10 because my team keeps running into much stronger enemies. So eventually they do get a kill back. But this guy is getting away. This, by the way, is a good spot, because people coming around here always take this route. no matter whether they go here or they go here. So Eve is getting blue, which is fine. Eve can use blue to great advantage. We don't really have anyone to take full advantage of blue, because well, we have one mage who can take advantage of the cooldowns, and that would be Cannon, but he cannot use the mana. And I have plenty of mana, so I don't need the mana either. I can use the cooldowns, of course, but everyone can use the cooldowns. By the way, the mana gets the mana regen gets transferred into energy regen for energy-based champions such as Cannon. And it's 4 against 3 here, so it's probably best not to go in. Yeah. Still going to try, of course, to do some damage, but as you can see, LeBlanc 2 hit me to 50% health, even though I do have the magic resist. Magic resist only takes out 35% of the damage. Yeah, and then they run in 2v4 with all the enemies at full health, and I really don't understand why people do this. This is so basic that you should understand by now that this is a really bad thing to do. So I'm actually playing around with this guy a little bit, and I'm hoping he will follow me. He actually does. And then I get a blinding dart off, but he gets to he shoots me away with his E. But then Evelyn fortunately runs into him, or tracks him down, and is actually going to kill him, but is going to die for it probably. Oh, she gets out. But then Jax, oh, this Jax really, I cannot imagine how bad he was playing. He wanted to be Cannon, and at the last second picked Jax because, well, Cannon didn't want to, did want to play Cannon as well. But then at the last minute, or the last second, he chose Jax, and then he complained about not being able to set his masteries. But with the new mastery system, you can actually still set your masteries in the old way, but you can also just choose one of your pages, and you should have some pages lined up by now, because, well, you should have noticed that they were doing the mastery pages. So I actually have really offensive masteries for this one. Normally I choose the utility for almost all of my champions except for Ashe and Tristana, because, well, they're really hard carries, and in this case I wanted Teemo to be the carry. So I did go for very offensive masteries, actually the same masteries as I would go for Ashe, which you probably can view on my profile page. Well, not from YouTube, but from the game. So Eve getting out at virtually no health, one auto attack away from being killed probably, and I'm just going to farm, because that's what I've been doing. 137, the best on my team 60, the best on the enemy team is 59. So I have over double the amount of gold and XP from minion kills, and as you can see I'm level 13 now, and the enemy team only has level 11 as its highest. So I am of course going to continue just farming, getting a lot of gold, because you will notice that I have 3 Dorn's Blades, which is fine, and I have some attack speed items. So far nothing really good. Magi's on a 0 kill cannon, that's excellent. So probably has 0 stacks. Don't know why you would do that, but oh yeah, he's AFK now, so yeah, he has 0 stacks. And Magi Soul Stealer really isn't a valid item if you're not way better than the opposition, or if you have a way to get assists all the time, like Karthus does. Karthus can get away with the Soul Stealer. Yeah, I didn't see the LeBlanc there, obviously, but I'm still going to get away. Hey viewers, please read the video. It helps me out a lot, and it only takes a few seconds. Thanks.